This is the olive salad of my dreams. And I want you to try it because I think it's gonna be the olive salad of your dreams too. And the star of the salad are these. You see this? There we go. These are the Castelvetrano olives. They are buttery and yummy. I almost never say them because I butcher it, but they're so good. And I do buy them already pitted. I think that I just don't want to pit them myself. Okay, so we're gonna do lettuce, we're gonna do those olives, we're gonna do some red onion on there, then we're gonna do some Parmesan cheese, and I'd love to buy this shaved Parmesan cheese already. I typically have a block also, and sometimes I will shave it myself, but this is just a good on the fly way to go. So I do have this. Then on top of that, I like to add nuts. I like these almonds. Sometimes though, I use these roasted salted pistachios. If I use these, I crush them up and I put them across the top. I do that for a lot of salads. It's really just depending on how I'm feeling that day for which one I'm gonna use. You could use both. I've never used both, but I don't see why you couldn't. And I do that instead of using crouton. Okay, so the lettuce, I just like a nice soft lettuce. So I'm using these. The dressing, equal parts olive oil. I like this California olive oil. That way I know it's olive oil. If you've done your research, you will know that a lot of the olive oil that comes from Italy is actually not olive oil. So this, you get actual olive oil. And then I do equal parts lemon juice, salt, and pepper. You can whisk that together and leave it right there as a dressing. But today I'm gonna add clove of garlic smashed in there, some fresh oregano, it smells so good, and some crushed red pepper. Okay, whisk that together, put it across the top. You can make this in about 5 minutes. So about how long this entire video is gonna be, you could actually make the whole salad. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Okay, to make the salad, you just take all the lettuce. I have 2 containers of lettuce here and I have it on my platter, and I'm putting red onion on top. This is enough to make 4 entree salads or about 8 side salads. The shredded parm, using about 2 ounces. The entire jar of olives I've drained and I've chopped up really roughly and put it across the top. Adding some more onion and some of the sliced almonds. And then I'm gonna add some more of the cheese and some salt and pepper and kind of placing things, in layers underneath the lettuce as I go. And at this point, just about ready for the dressing. Okay, so right here, I have a cup and I'm just gonna use that cup. I'm gonna pour this in and I'm just gonna eyeball it. And I'm like, yeah, that's about a half cup. And then I'm gonna take this olive oil and I'm just gonna pour it in. Here we go. Okay. So now I have a cup of dressing, right? So I'm gonna pour it back in the bowl. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now. Then from here, I'm going to do a big old pinch, which is about a teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to do a small pinch, which is about a half a teaspoon. If you want to measure it out, you can. I'm just not, but you can. Of pepper. Then to this, I'm going to add all these leaves. It's about 20 leaves of oregano, and I forgot to chop them up, so I'm just going to sit here and do this, and that's going to be just fine with me. And do that. And then I've got 1 big clove of garlic. You don't have to put this clove of garlic in, or if you're making less dressing, just use a smaller clove of garlic. Very easy to do. I picked a big old clove of garlic. So I'm putting my big clove of garlic, putting it in. Alrighty. So we got that in there. And now I'm gonna grab a whisk. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my whisk, and I'm just gonna sit here and stir this around, and it becomes so beautiful. And of course, with everything, you wanna try it. So, it's so good. It's so good. And yes, I'm using my fingers, and yes, that is fine, because I'm just making this tonight for me and my family. So that is good. That garlic is delicious. So I'm gonna use just about a third of a cup. And that's it. Your salad is ready. It's ready to serve. You can serve it with chicken, serve it with steak, serve it with a charcuterie board, serve it with shrimp. But for me, this is the main show. Like, cause I love this so much. Like, I'm eating this and I might not even want the other stuff, but you know, you wanna get your protein in however you wanna get it. But this is delicious. I hope you enjoy.